So I'm about to do a plant tour. I already did it but it wasn't really what I wanted it to be, so I'm about to redo it. And I'm gonna actually sit in front of each one and tell you about them. So freeforms. I am 3 months in. I already have some locking together. See, all of them was separate. And I just did them out of twist. And they're already bunching and locking together. I'm so excited about them. I love them. And I fall in love with them the more I look at them. And just how they naturally moving. I'm starting to get a little gray patch over here. Excited about that. Nails still growing. I'm right at 2 inches on these. And I think maybe an inch. Yeah, I think these may be an inch. Why do I paint one hand and not the other? Because I can't get this hand like I want to, and I can, but it just takes too much focus, and we ain't got all that kind of time. Went to the Shelby, North Carolina trail ride this weekend. Amazing. I had a good ass time. I met some cool people. We danced all night long. Dust all up in your nose, all up in your throat. So I might be doing that quite often because ever since I got back home, my throat been itching a little bit. And I know what y'all think. Watch them out. So I'm finna do a plant tour. I already did one that was in the house. I just posted that video the other day. But I'm about to redo it because things have changed dramatically. I have since combed those locks out. I think I had a conversation about that on my last video. But I am 3 months back in, and I'm happy with it. And I don't plan on, is that gray or dirt? Things have since changed since that last video. I recorded that video almost a year ago. It'll be a year in October, November sometime. So I'm here to do an updated one with everything outside. So let's go on over here to corny. This is my corn plant. I have since repotted it. No, I think it might have been in the same pot when I did the video the first time. But look at how she grown. And they in there tight too. So I was saying this is the one that I got from my cousin's house. It was about to croak over and die. And it was like real, the stem was almost wet. Where the cane part was almost wet. And it was this really, really light color like this. The whole plant was. And I was like, I told her, I said, you need to give me that before you kill it because that color should be darker than that. And it should have stripes on it, but it didn't have no stripes, no nothing. It has since got its stripes. It has filled in its color. The leaves was like really, really long, like this one. But they may eventually get longer. They got longer in the house last year because I had them indoors. but they've been outside, so they've been getting all the nutrients and sunlight they need. So I think that's why they might be a little bit shorter, and they may stretch out when they go back in the house for the winter time. This is the one that I said I got across the street. My neighbor, her dad had passed away, and she said, "Lauren, if you want this plant, please come over here and get it, because I don't know what to do with it." I said, "I'll be right over." So I went over there and got the plant, and he is doing really, really good. He putting out new leaves quite often, and the trunk is getting thicker. I'm enjoying him right now. So let's move over to the next thing. This is my star fruit, the one I stole from Florida from the neighbor, right? So they're doing really, really good. This one was getting stems on it quite often, but every time a stem would come on it, I guess the slugs or whatever out here was eating on it, and it couldn't never keep no limbs on it. So I had to break down and put a little bit of stem dust around the bottom of the pot so the slugs and stuff wouldn't get back in it no more. So now it's starting to branch out. In the video I recorded earlier, I will post a picture or a little clip of it. These are some babies off of it. They starting to thicken up and they're catching root and they sending out shoots and stuff on top of them. So I'm really excited about that. I'm gonna show you the other half of the ones I got too, because they showing the fuck out. Behind me, this vine right here, it's a combination of 3 different vines. It's got the sunshine melons, the horn melons, and the aka hoe melon, and cucumber. So they shooting out everywhere and they taking over everything behind me. I mean, can you see? It's stretching all the way out there and up through the bag. So that's that on there. Now, I don't know if y'all see all these butterflies flying around me. Let's see if I can fix this. Every now and then you might see a butterfly pass me or something like that. So, Big Juicy. Big Juicy. She got sisters and brothers all over this yard. I can show you 2 of them. That one right there, and that one right there. I done gave, oh, and there's another one in the bag right there. But y'all, I can't give these banana plants away fast enough before they be sending out some more. I dug up the one over there by the house. I dug up 6 before the end of the summer. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 over there in that one spot. I got 2 coming up right here, and another one coming up over here. The one behind it on the second stem, I'm gonna have to cut it down because it flowered at the beginning of the year. So I just leave the flower on there so the hummingbirds can get to it, even though I know they're not gonna pollinate the actual flowers that are on it now. The bananas that gonna grow on it done grew. They only about this big. I'm not expecting nothing. I just like the big leaves. Now, if I was in Florida or somewhere, I'd probably be trying to get these things to put out to the fullest potential. But see my hummingbird feeder right here. I had hummingbirds in and out of here all day. Every 5-10 minutes, here they come. Not upset about that. But yeah, I also have my butterfly bush, which is humongous. And if I'm not mistaken, that's the one that's kind of like invasive, and we're supposed to be planting that one in a whole lot of places. I'm not sure what it is for South Carolina, but I had to order it from Brighter Blooms, I think. I ordered from Brighter Blooms. probably about 2 years ago, and it was a little stick like this, and it just done bunched out, and it's almost, what, 6-7 feet wide. And this is the only one that get this big with this color. Like, this is the color I needed. This is the color I want. And I think it's sending out shoots everywhere. It look like my feed done died. I just didn't have nowhere to put that feed yet, y'all. I mean, I just don't got no space for it. Like, look, did you see him? Okay, I might need to move so they can get their slurp for now. Y'all, I am starting to think that South Carolina is getting a second growing season because my blackberry is putting out flowers again, and it is August, almost the end of August. Is the end of August. I got something else back there y'all can't see though. I'm gonna show you my other star fruit. So this is my biggest star fruit I got. I started it from a seed. At the same time I started this one. I just pruned this one up because it was real bunchy in the top of it. I showed this one on my last video. When the frost had hit it, it looked terrible. All the leaves turned brown. They was falling off of it, and look at it. Huge. We're getting huge. I think I'm gonna have to prune this one back a little bit too, so I can get it to grow up instead of so wide, you know. This is my other star fruit right here. Let it go. The ones I stole from Florida. Let me bring this closer. This is one of the ones I stole when I was in Florida. And you see it's branching up, and I'm now having to tie it to something that'll hold it up. That stick is temporary, so I don't want no mess out y'all. I work with the hoodoo. That means we use what we got. This tree keep giving me stems and stuff. Out of it, so I'm gonna keep using them. But I'm gonna go get me some bamboo and stick and repot it one more time, and then that's gonna be it. I'm gonna just leave it in there and let it grow up that bamboo, and try to create me something to where it can trellis off of that bamboo stick. I got my May pops right here. It ain't did the May or the pop, but the flowers been coming on it, and they look really, really good. So I'm gonna have to insert a picture of those too, cause I took a couple of pictures and some videos of it. So I'm gonna post them in there. Look at that butterfly, y'all. I think they're butterflies and oh, there go my hummingbird, y'all. I don't know if y'all can see him. Did he leave? No, he on the other side. Come out from around there. And there he went. Oh, he came back. You showing off for? He said, look, it's 2 now. And y'all, they just be chasing each other all day. Cause she don't want nobody in her shit now. So anyways, on to the next one. This is Alocasia. She is an upright elephant ear. I've had her for 2 years now, two summers, a year and a half. Welcome to the country, y'all, where motherfuckers just ride 4-wheelers on the regular road. Yeah, she doing pretty good. She has produced plenty of babies that I'm excited about. So if she ever gets to the point where she too big and I can't keep her, I can keep her babies and keep her spirit alive. Because I really want to try to plant one outside just to see if it'll come back in the spring. I may do one of the babies like that, but I'm gonna keep her in the house for now. Now I got to move again. So I'm gonna have to turn the camera on this part so you can see what I'm talking about. But right here is my Croton, Jimmy Neutron. Look at her. Look how she. I just feel like I came out here one day and she was just lit up. Just lit up. So I got her and her brother. He don't really show off too much. He don't really show off. But in my other video, I had repotted them because when I got it, it had 4 separate stems that had multiple stems off of them that was putting out multiple stems, and they was getting to be too much. And the 2 in the back had died. I used to have to rotate it all the time, like turn the pot around all the time, and they weren't really doing too much. This her brother wasn't doing a whole lot either, but he's starting to get a little color on him now. But yeah, I just thought it was too much in one pot. And I really think that these places be selling these plants the way they do, just for looks, because the longevity of having them requires a little bit more space than what they allow them in the pots that you get from the store. So I had to separate them and pot them separately and look. And yeah, that pot is probably just a little bit too big for the pot that it actually need, but it's doing good. I don't know what that root system look like, but it's gonna have a long while before we get to the point where it can't stay in that pot no more. And her too, him too. Right there in the middle, right here, is my white bird of paradise. I had that plant. I got that plant about 4 years ago, and it got humongous the first year I had it, because as soon as I was able to put it outside, I did. And I put my stuff outside and let the Most High do the rest of it. I'm just here to enjoy the way it looks. So I did that. I have an orange bird of paradise behind it, behind my Croton, and I have another one over here. Which for some reason, every time I go in that pot, it always falls down to the side for some reason. And I try not to pack it down so hard, but I pack it tight enough the way it'll stay. I don't know if the weather here, like during the springtime, be pushing it over or what. And it ain't really got its bearings in the ground. But I would hope that one day it'll decide that it want to go straight up instead of walk to the side, which I like things that are kind of off-centered a little bit, avant-garde, you know. But I really want him straight up. Back there I have sago that I got from Lowe's for the Lolo. My giant agave, I love him or her. And she fertile as hell. Her sister is too. Her sister got so many babies back there. Just all over the ground. They just take over everything. I done gave so many away. I need to make me a post on Facebook so I can give some more away, because these motherfuckers got to go. I don't be wanting to step on them. And baby, and you don't want to step on them either, because if you step on these things, they will send your ass into a seizure, because how sharp them ends is. So that's that on that. I got palms around here from seeds I got from down to the beach, and they just growing everywhere, just growing all over the place. I think I can show you one more that's kind of like a big thing in my yard, that everybody keep asking me about, and that everybody be wanting. But they not getting that one. They can get one of the babies off of it, but they is not finna get that. And I ain't gonna tell you what this side shirt is. This is my elephant ear. This elephant ear been growing right here for 20 years. This is one of them elephant ears that you get from somebody's grandmama house. They just, everybody got them down here. The unit came on, y'all, so now I gotta talk a little bit loud. These elephant ears is 20 something years old. One thing I noticed about them is the more that grow in one spot, the smaller they kind of get. But these get this big every year. I need to go in there and thin that out, but they so bunched together, I don't even want to fuck with it. I don't even want to mess with it, y'all, because I don't want nothing to happen to my elephant ears, and I'm scared that I'll be done took the wrong one out. But yeah, so I've been growing these for, which we probably moved them from one house to another when we moved here permanently. It looks like they got some kind of mites on them or something. They all over my eggs or something. But yeah, they've been growing 20 years and they haven't done nothing less than this every year. And I'm so excited because I love the look of big leaves. Like, look at everything together. Like, I am in my own tropical paradise that I created, the heaven I created for myself. And I love all these big plants, y'all. And I tried to throw a little pop of color, which is why I got the croton. Well, not why I got it, but I have it for the pop of color. I got my purple queens. I got my mimosa that bloom pink. I have my pink crepe myrtles. I got purple queens all over this place. I got pink foxtail something or another. I got a purple spike plant, but I really want something yellow, and I just can't. I want something to get kind of tall pretty quickly, that bloom yellow all the time. That's not like a grassy looking something, or that'll grow up and fall over. I want it kind of bushy, big, and yellow. Annual. I don't like a lot of flowers, stuff that bloom flowers. I don't like a lot of perennial type stuff because I don't know, for some reason eventually they just get boring. A lot of people like perennial stuff so that they don't have to change nothing, but I like that change. Like, I like to be able to add something new in a spot that needed, you know, because my yard was pure green once upon a time. Like, everything was just green. And not that I don't mind green, because green, when I see color other than the winter time, I'd be so excited. I get all my energy back. But yeah, I just needed a pop of color every now and then. So I love perennials in that manner. So over there I got some swamp mint. It's good for teas and, you know, just a lot of healing properties in the herb. I grow sage, I grow basil, I grow thyme, lemon balm, rosemary. I want some catnip, but I don't want to buy it. So my cousin granddaddy got a bunch of it out in front of his house, so I'm gonna try to go over there and get me a little piece of that and start me a little. I think my middle, that bed right there is where I got all my herbs and stuff, and I got some mint over there. But I want to put my catnip in there too. That way I can just have everything that's kind of similar and herbaceous and stuff in one area. Because right now I don't know where that damn hummingbird vine came from, but it's all over the ground over there. And that palm that's in the middle, that's a Mexican fan palm. I think they had it labeled as something else when I first got it. But it turned out to be a Mexican fan palm. And it is, I done had that one about 4 years now. And it's doing really, really good. Especially for the ground that we got here. We got that red clay dirt. So it get hard. So I'm surprised that the roots are able to even spread out. But you know, they root ball kind of stay pretty small anyway. Well, kind of compact. But yeah, that's my plant tour. Oh, let me show you the queen, honey. Let me show you the queen. Right there. Believe it or not, she grew in segments like this. So when the segments started to like bush out a little bit, I decided to prune her the way that she grew. And as you can see, if I was to get a little bit closer, that stem is clean. I have not cut nothing off of the main stem, off the main trunk. It has grown just like this. I just keep it shaped in this way. And my mom be like, I wish it was on the front side of the house. I wish I had a knew back then or paid attention to the growing pattern, because then I probably would have moved it to the front of the house. But she doing good right where she is. Because when everything go down in the wintertime and I'm back here on my hammock, when I can get a warm day or whatever, she good to look at for then too. I got a China berry tree over there. I got muscadine vines, leyland cypress all over the yard. I wish I had a plan before I planted them, but my mama cut all the trees down and it was just so bare around here, and I needed some green because the grass was turning brown in the wintertime. The bones of the trees were showing, and I was just getting so depressed, and I just could not take it no more. So I needed some evergreen that's, when don't nothing else look like nothing out here, at least it's some green somewhere. I just had to have it. So I guess that brings me to the end of my plant tour. That's about it. That's about it. I just love to sit out here and just watch the Most High work. I just love it. So I really don't be knowing how to end these videos, but I'm just gonna end it in my regular way, okay? Peace. Together. I'll call y'all later.